All right, here we go. We're about to talk about the high school handbook. I know it seems really boring, but it's really important that you know all of the rules and policies and procedures at Wood River High School. Ignorance is not bliss, and you are accountable for this information. Like I said before, there will be a quiz. All right, so we are excellent, Wolverine Excellence. Here is our motto and our philosophy. This stands for we take care of each other and our learning environment and our community. This also means we improve. We're in a constant improvement and cycle, and we stay curious about our own learning, our own lives, and the lives of other people, and we earn each other's trust. In order for us to be excellent and have we excellence, Wolverine Excellence, we must work on all four of these strands. We are Wolverine Excellence. All right, so the office staff, these are important people, the most important people in these buildings besides you students. This is the office bunch. And these folks, you should know their faces, know their names, and use them accordingly when you have questions. So who's who in the front office? Katrina Coleman, secretary and all-around school superhero. If you want to know anything that's going on at Wood River High School, ask Katrina. Kim Richards is our attendance officer, aka the enforcer. Somebody's got to do it. Be sure you come in with your attendance notes that your parents call in, and that you're nice, people. You want to be nice to Miss Kim. Then you have Mrs. Jane Lopez. She's our Latinx outreach coordinator and everyone's favorite mom. And if you need something in Spanish, she will absolutely help you out. All right, who's who in the front office continues with Marcelita Loosely, also known as the book room lady, though she's been moved out of that fancy book room and is now officially our counseling registrar, an all-around tech guru. All things Chromebook related, you can ask Marcelita. Elizabeth Zellers is our finance officer, and no, she will not give you change for the junk food machine, so don't even ask. Again, another person to be really nice to if you want anything. And then we have a new resource officer. Unfortunately, we don't have a picture of him yet, but he's here to keep us safe, and so he is totally awesome, and we are welcoming him aboard. All right, I want you to stop, push stop on your video, and check for understanding. We're going to stop periodically throughout this video. I want you to jot down maybe any questions you have or ask your advisory teacher. Let's take a minute and just make sure that it's all registering. When you've done that, you can push play again. All right, anytime we are in classrooms, we want to think about the end in mind. And same goes with high school. You want to think about the goal, the finish line, the target. That is graduation, right? That's all why we're all here. So be aware of your graduation requirements. Students who, as of 2021 and beyond, must have a total of 54 credits to graduate. So that's pretty much a lot of you. So make sure you're aware of those as we go forward. Your grade placement will be based on the number of credits you have earned. You will not automatically move up just because of your age, etc., or because you've spent so many years in high school. You have to have fully earned 10 credits to be a sophomore, 24 credits to be an 11th grader, and 12 credits to be a senior. Incomplete credits may also result in remaining at the current grade level. If you are credit deficient or you have failed a core class, you will be enrolled in a second year of that core class, or you will be enrolled in an IDLA or Plato class. So credit recovery is a thing, and I will say it can stall your motion towards that end goal. So try and get those credits in on the front end. Seniors, if you have less than 47 credits at the end of the fall term of your senior year, you are not guaranteed to participate in graduation. You will not walk at graduation if you do not have all of your credit recovery completed prior to 2 weeks before graduation. If you fail to successfully complete any credit recovery courses, you will not walk. That's really lame because you've already sent invitations out to grandma, to grandpa, to great Aunt Betty, and you're already getting boatloads of checks and socks for college. So get your credits done. All right, I want you to stop, push stop on your video, and check for understanding. All right, visitors. All visitors must check in at the main office and wear a visitor pass at all times while here on official school business. No visitors will be allowed in the building during finals or the week before or following winter or spring breaks, or during the last and the first weeks of school. If you want to bring another student in, you must have written permission from Mr. Pierce and all the teachers at least 2 days prior to the shadow. And you're only allowed to shadow if you're considering attending to Wood River High School. So this gets to attendance because the enforcer is in charge of not only visitors, but also in attendance. And really, we miss you when you're gone. Bueller, anyone? The attendance policy. The big thing here is you can't miss more than 5 days per quarter. After an accumulation of 5 absences, you will receive a notice that your credit is being reviewed and potentially will be denied by the administration. As we have compressed into a quarter system, missing even 1 day of class is going to be even more detrimental to your grades. So it's really important, if you are healthy, to be here. So don't miss more than 5 days per quarter. For attendance procedures, you must call in the main office, and it's not you, your parents, if you are homesick and or have a doctor's appointment. Absences must be cleared within 48 hours, or you will be counted as truant. Phone calls home will notify parents of absences. By the end of the day, they'll get an annoying phone call that says you weren't in class. They'll ask why. You'll have to explain that you skipped and went to Snow Bunny. So just don't do that. Students leaving during the day must check out and check in with the attendance secretary, that's Miss Kim, in the main office. And for gosh sakes, be polite. Nobody likes curmudgeons, including Miss Kim. So be nice when you're up there. And if you're dying, stay home. Okay? If you miss 10 consecutive days of school, you will be dropped from BCSD enrollment, and excessive absences of people under the age of 16 will get you a referral to status offense. Then you start having to deal with things like probation officers, police, and you don't want to do that. And you might get your driver's license taken away. So just be here, be at school. If you have medical or dental appointments, approved college visits, court-related absences, and school-sponsored events, those things do not count towards your 5 absences, but you must have appropriate documentation and proof that those things are occurring. So doctor's notes, dentist visits, going to see a college, all are clear for attendance. Administration has the final determination on whether or not an absence is excused or unexcused. Truancy.
How could I possibly be expected to handle school on a day like this?
You're not Ferris Bueller. Students who leave school without checking in to the main office prior to without authorization from their parent, you're truant. And if you miss class to avoid taking a test or a quiz or a presentation or hand in assigned work, you will receive a 0 on that test or quiz or assigned work. Failure to properly check out is considered a truancy. You are not Ferris Bueller. If you do not feel prepared for a test or a quiz or a presentation, communicate that with your teacher. Honesty is honestly the best policy, and you'd be surprised how compassionate some of us can be in those situations. All right, I want you to stop, push stop on your video, and check for understanding. One-to-one computer usage. You are expected to have a learning device in classes daily. Schoology is our learning management system, which is where you will find all of your class information and coursework. If you do not have your own device, BCSD will provide you with a Chromebook for $25 accidental loss or damage fee. Computers are tools, not toys. And if used properly, you may have, if they're used improperly, you may have them taken away by a staff member and be referred to discipline, and your parents will be contacted. This includes your cell phones. And let me tell you, we know when you're playing snake. We're no dummies. Digital citizenship. This goes hand in hand with your Chromebooks. As a responsible digital citizen, that's really hard to say. As a responsible kid using a computer, let's say it that way, you'll respect yourself, you'll respect others, and intellectual property. And those things can, if you violate any of those rules, you could end up in some trouble. So really just be smart. Don't tease, harass, bully, don't take other people's work without citing it, and be appropriate online at all. All right, I want you to stop, push stop on your video, and check for understanding times. Dress code, dress for success. One of the pieces of dress code I was demonstrating at the beginning of this video, and that is the all-important mask. You must have a mask on in the school building. The dress code applies to all school activities, and it is to provide a safe, orderly school environment and to help with workplace and learning environment, as well as to promote health and hygiene. So that means these guidelines are to be followed with regards to the dress code. Jewelry, clothing needs to not be profane, sexually suggestive, vulgar, shouldn't intimidate, express discrimination based on race, ethnicity, gender, all of those things there. Shouldn't promote illegal activities. You should not have your chest, abdomen, buttocks exposed. Sunglasses may not be worn. And anything that conceals your identity may not be worn, except for instructional safety, religious or medical reasons. Footwear is required. So masks can kind of conceal your identity, but they are a requirement at this point. So you do need to be wearing your mask at school at all times. No beer shirts, no sunglasses in school, but you can wear some shoes. That's a yes. Cell phone use during the instructional day is prohibited, and disciplinary action will be taken. You may not be on your cell phones, on Snapchat, no, 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 or Insta, no, no, no. However, if you do ask some teachers, you'll still be told no. Okay, students who violate the policy, first offense, the phone will be confiscated by a staff member and then taken to the office, and you'll be given a warning. You get to pick it up at the end of the day from Katrina or Miss Kim. The second offense, the phone will be confiscated, taken to the office again, and this time the parents, your parents, will have to come in no earlier than the end of the school day to get it. Repeat offenders will result in the confiscation and return only to the parent after a meeting with the parent, student, and administrator, and appropriate discipline action will be taken. So just don't do it. Stay off your phones. 1, 2, 3 strikes and you're out. Oh no! And we all know you guys can't live without your phones. So just keep them in your. All right. I want you to stop, push stop on your video, and check for understanding your backpacks. Academic eligibility for Idaho high school sports. In-season eligibility, if you are involved in any of these sports on the screen, any student that has a D or an F will have a mandatory study hall until your grades improve to a C-. Coach Stilling monitors all of this, and your coaches will be communicating these things with you. If you have an F for consecutive weeks, you will become academically ineligible for a competition. So again, not only is it about getting your graduation requirements, it's about being eligible to play your favorite sport. But remember, we take care of each other, our learning environment, and our community. We improve, we stay curious, and we earn trust. Welcome to Wood River High School. We are Wolverine Excellence. Now, do or do not. Let's see if you can take the quiz, because there is no try. Welcome to Wood River High School, folks.